Selamat sore teman-teman. Senang sekali kita bisa bertemu kembali sore ini dalam acara Core Plus Forum. Pada kesempatan kali ini kita akan membahas mengenai Customer Sales Incentive. Customer Sales Incentive atau CSI adalah bonus yang diberikan oleh Amway yang merupakan bagian dari Core Plus Early Incentive, di mana penghitungannya diambil dari jumlah transaksi yang dilakukan oleh pelanggan prioritas yang terhitung sebagai Verified Customer Sales atau VCS. Baiklah, kita akan segera mulai acara kita sore ini. Jika ada pertanyaan, jangan sungkan, jangan ragu, silakan tulis di bawah kolom chat. Tapi sebelumnya, kita akan sama-sama saksikan terlebih dahulu sebuah video yang akan dibawakan oleh Steve Mott dari Amway Global Sales. Selamat menyaksikan.
Hello Amway Indonesia. It's my honor to be here with you today to talk to you about the future of the Amway business, Core Plus. To introduce myself, my name is Steve Mott. I represent Amway's Global Sales Incentive Design team. My team is tasked with building incentives for ABOs like you to help you build your business for profitability and sustainability. But first, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the COVID-19 global pandemic. People across the Amway world have been impacted in many different ways. But we have proven that as an Amway community, we can come through with resiliency to build this business stronger than ever, and for the future and for generations to come, that Amway and the Amway family will stand beside you as ABO leaders. Now, let's talk about Core Plus. Core Plus is Amway's new discretionary incentive program, but it's really more than that. Core Plus is about building a strategy on how we can ensure ABO success for profitability and sustainability for the long term. When we think about Core Plus, though, we want to first talk about some of the strategic initiatives that surround the incentives. We're launching new programs for your ABOs to earn, but also we're making sure that we have things that fit to supplement this strategy, to bring it all together to be more than just incentives. As we think about the total package of work that's being done, we also look to things like product experiences, how we evolve our portfolio to give you products that are meaningful for your business and to attract and retain customers. Leader growth solutions, really all about partnership, how we work with you as ABO leaders to ensure your success, build customized solutions for you that really fit the needs of your business, and digital transformation. We need to ensure that we set the bar very high with our digital tools so that we can compete in the digital age with tools that help you manage your business mobily and socially. All of these things together fit into a package that helps make Core Plus bigger and better than anything we've done in the Amway world yet today. Fundamentally, we know, though, that we have the support of our founding families. Every day, we know that the owners of our organization stand beside the strategic choices that we're making. And that's never more apparent than right now. And we know that because of the amount of additional investment that the families have committed to you as ABO leaders for Core Plus. They're making sure that you all know that they're in this for the long run. They believe in this business, and so do we, because we all believe in you. But Core Plus is all about also making sure that we make changes. We fix problems. We do things differently. We have to make sure that we as an organization recognize the areas which we can improve. And we position ourselves to be better within the marketplace and really compete with all of the up-and-coming companies that are looking to compete in the gig economy. A few of the key points that I want to reference first of areas that we can improve is all about, first, the initial compensation expectations for you as ABOs. We need to ensure that we can deliver early income quickly to you as you sign up new distributors in your group. People have to build that belief. Understand that Amway really is an opportunity that can work for them. They can earn, and they can also build their business for the future. Next, it's all about making sure that we deliver that income early on in the journey and recognize achievement. Recognition is so important for Amway. Making sure that we bring the achievements of you and your group to light for everyone to see is so critical. We need to ensure that as a company, we have ways to recognize your achievements earlier on in your journey before you've hit silver, gold, or platinum. And finally, it's about teaching how to build with structure, making sure that you as an ABO leader know the ways that the core plan will pay in a profitable way and a structure that will help you qualify month after month and year after year to come. Now, when we look at the Indonesia market specifically, we feel there's immense potential. Indonesia is a thriving country that has a growing population, strong entrepreneurial spirit, a really young, vibrant group of individuals who are looking for opportunities to build their own business. Indonesia has massive amounts of potential. The Amway leadership have recognized that potential, and they're making strategic choices specific for Amway Indonesia and specific for you as leaders to make sure that you are positioned for success, that as you look to recruit new ABOs into your group and your business continues to thrive, that we're continuing to focus in on what can make Amway Indonesia the best that it can be for the future. But all about this is really focused in on ensuring that we remain competitive in the marketplace. The gig economy is something that has been thriving over the last few years. That gig economy is something that's really changing the landscape of the business in which we operate. Short-term income opportunities, getting cash fast. Our competition is really out there, and they are evolving the way that this type of business can operate. In Indonesia, we look at competition like Gojek or some of the local opportunities that really provide a chance for somebody to earn quickly. Now, Amway has to make sure that we recognize how the gig economy is evolving the direct selling industry. How does it impact you and your business? How can we make sure that we use market research, insights driven from the marketplace to drive our strategies? And all of that has really helped us to inform what we can do with Core Plus, how we can think differently about the way the Amway business can operate. A few more critical statistics about the Indonesian market. It's really all about that entrepreneurial spirit that we know Amway has stronger than ever today. How many individuals within that Indonesian market are looking to become entrepreneurs? Our young generation, over 55%, are looking to build their own business. 69% want to be entrepreneurs. Over 100 million people have identified that they're looking to be an entrepreneur. It's all about understanding that type of potential and positioning Amway to be a great, thriving organization for all of those potential entrepreneurs, for all of the people across Indonesia to see this opportunity and grab onto it, because we know that the Amway business can really be for anybody. And it can be that opportunity to build a business of your own and really use and harness that entrepreneurial spirit for the future. Now, all this helps to bring us to Core Plus. The changing dynamics of the marketplace, the entrepreneurial spirit, some of the gaps that we've seen in how Amway operates today. Amway has really then focused in our efforts on designing a program that can help evolve the company to be better positioned in the marketplace and make the opportunity better than ever for you. What we're doing is replacing what we used to call our growth incentive programs. GIPs have been in place around the Amway world for a long time, but we're making sure that we now bring a consistent approach to markets around the world about how we incentivize the right behaviors so that you can build your business for profitability and sustainability. So what is Core Plus going to deliver? How is it going to benefit you as an ABO leader? There are a couple of different things that we want to focus in on so that we can really talk about what this is going to do to help you evolve your business. First, we want to help ABOs build and earn more. Early on in your journey, we know that earning potential needs to be meaningful, that you have to have cash in your hand if we want to compete with all of the other opportunities out there. We've got to make sure that we're positioning the Amway opportunity through sales to customers and through building with structure that we really ensure that we can compete in this marketplace. Next, we want to meet the business owner expectations and improve engagement with ABOs. We know that you set the bar high, that the expectations of your business opportunity really need to be met. We have to make sure that Amway delivers a compelling business opportunity that really allows for earnings early on in the ABO journey and for success longer term. Next, we want to further reward profitability and sustainability in structure. We know that structure is so critically important to how you build. And if we use the incentives of Core Plus to teach the core plan and teach the behaviors that we know will deliver a meaningful income opportunity, we feel that the success of the Amway opportunity will become even better. And finally, we want to offer premium compensation to leaders. The leadership of the Amway business for individuals who have been in this business for years is so valuable. It's so important for us as an organization to recognize that leadership, but offer the premium compensation for those efforts in the long run. It's not just about earning cash fast. It's about building a business for the future. Together, all of these things fit into an overall business opportunity that's going to compete in the marketplace, and it's going to position every Amway Indonesia ABO for success in the future. Next thing I want to touch on is the relationship between Core Plus and the core plan. We've got ABOs of all different levels with us today, from brand new to senior leaders in our Diamond Councils. But one of the fundamental things about Core Plus that every ABO of every level needs to understand is the relationship between our core plan and how that sets the foundation for Core Plus. We believe in the core plan. We think that the core plan rewards the right behaviors and teaches ABOs how they can ensure they're building the right way. What we're doing is adding on a complementary program to that core plan. Core Plus really fits in with the core plan as the foundation to really be two things that fit together. Foundationally, the core plan being what we want to teach to ABOs of every level. If you are successful with the core plan, you will be successful with Core Plus. The two are very intertwined, the foundation of the core plan and Core Plus together. Now that we've talked about the relationship between the core plan and Core Plus, let's talk a little bit about the ABO journey. When I'm talking about the ABO journey, it's really all about understanding from day one when you sign up as a new Amway ABO to the highest levels of leadership in the Amway business. That journey is something that we looked at very closely when we designed programs like Core Plus. We want to ensure that there's an incentive that's always in reach for ABOs at every level. When you sign up on your first day, you have the customer sales incentive, which will focus in on rewarding the behavior of selling to customers and ensuring that you can earn on day one. As you continue in that journey, we start to teach structure through bronze. Then, transitioning into leadership levels, where you begin personally qualifying and breaking downline qualified legs through our personal group growth and frontline growth incentives. This is truly the first time in Amway that we have a program that covers every area within the ABO journey. There is always an incentive that's within reach for an ABO at every level, from day one through Founders Council. And it's really important to understand how this makes Core Plus an even better program for all of you. You can keep growing and keep building your business, and they will always be incentivized through great Core Plus programs to go the extra mile and continue forth in growing your business. Overall, we want to reward the best practices within the Amway world. We want to improve early income through customer sales, teach business building opportunities through structure, and maximize the ABO earnings for you and your group. ABOs at every level, building for profitability and sustainability. For us, we're going to talk a little bit about today the early incentives for brand new ABOs and business builders. The focus today will specifically be on the customer sales incentive. When we talk next week, we'll talk a little bit about bronze, but this is a really important group of incentives because this is where the future of the Amway business lies. New ABOs signing up, getting engaged, and building for the future. These are new incentives that are structured in a way that reward these individuals for building the right way. What we'll talk about today is why the customer sales incentive is so important and how you as an ABO can maximize your earnings through Core Plus and that customer sales incentive. Next, we're going to talk about the customer sales incentive. This is really an important topic for ABOs at every level to understand why this is such an important change for the Amway business. First, we'll talk about the objective of the incentive, then we'll talk about the mechanics, about verified customer volume, customer favorites, and what's in it for you as an ABO leader. So the customer sales incentive is something that's truly transformational for the Amway business opportunity. It's not your normal incentive which focuses in on building with structure or some of the behaviors that you've seen through previous incentives that Amway Indonesia has had. This is something different. This is about repositioning the way in which we interact with customers. The way in which that we talk about priority customers and a culture of selling. We think that the customer is the foundation for early ABOs to build their business. Selling to customers and rewarding that behavior really helps us to bring forward that focus of acquiring and retaining customers, because we know that ABOs who have more customers have higher rates of success as they build their Amway business. So when we think about how you approach somebody and talk about the business opportunity, oftentimes now we're looking to lead with product. Get somebody familiar with the overall product offering, the things that Amway can provide them to really enhance their need as a consumer. It's changing the way we think about the business opportunity. It's bigger than just having new ABOs join your group. It's about focusing in on selling to customers and building them in as the foundation for your business building for the future. We know that ABOs who sell to customers and can earn through this incentive are going to be better positioned to have higher satisfaction and longer engagement with Amway, because we build the belief by offering them a chance to earn since the first day that they join their Amway business. And with a foundation of customers who consistently buy Amway products, they can continue to earn and grow their businesses longer term. For us to talk a little bit about how we're going to deliver this incentive, I think it's important to talk a bit about the mechanics. What we want to be able to do is offer a minimum of 10% on a sale to a verified customer. So this is a little bit different than the ways in which we've offered incentives in the past, but it's really important that we want to ensure that that first day that you join the Amway business, that you have the chance to earn. It's all about rewarding the behavior of selling and giving that reward to the ABO who's closest to the sale. When we look at how we're going to pay the incentive, it's a mix between a core plan bonus and a core plus bonus. We use the performance bonus as a way in which to top you up to 10%. As a brand new ABO on your first day, you won't be earning a performance bonus. But through Core Plus, we'll bring you up to a 10% payment on every sale to a verified customer. As you can see on the table on the right-hand side of the slide, as you grow in the size of your business, the Core Plus incentive adjusts with that growth. We're always ensuring, though, that it's a minimum amount of 10% that will be earned on every sale to a customer. We need to deliver income earlier, and allowing ABOs to always earn 10% on every sale to a customer, we know is a fundamental shift that helps position the income opportunity to be more compelling for individuals that may want to join the Amway business. 10% on every sale to a verified customer. So what is a verified customer? This is a new topic for us because as we move into the realm of Core Plus, we have to ensure that we're positioning the customer sales incentive in a way where we can ensure that the sales are actually occurring and they are to real customers. So what Amway has done is really developed a way to verify that each order that's placed, whether or not it's gone to a verified customer or not. So we have something that's called verified customer volume. Verified customer volume refers to each order, and this is your general login when you're going into the Amway website. Next, you have to use a mobile number that's unique and must be validated at the first time when you register. Last, you have to use a delivery address that's the same and consistent when you're checking out each time. And finally, there's a limit of 6 items per SKU per order. All of these things together help us to ensure that when an order is placed, it's going to a customer. And if these criteria are met, that order will be qualified as verified customer volume. Anytime that an order has verified customer volume, it's eligible for a customer sales incentive bonus. So how do we position products differently through customer sales incentive? One of the most critical things is about customer favorites. This is a different way of looking at our product portfolio. We know that there are products that our ABOs love, that they buy every month because they're so high quality and they fit so well into their business. But oftentimes, the consumer's preferences are different, and we need to evolve as an organization to have a portfolio of products that are really having value in the eyes of the consumer, not just value in the eyes of our ABOs. That's where customer favorites comes in. Our team is looking for products that are on trend. They're easy to understand and sell. They're differentiated with unique benefits, and they're great for sharing. These type of products we think are better positioned to be sold to customers. And we want to make sure that our portfolio truly has products in it that are customer favorites, so that as you start to build your business, you can look at ways that you can teach the customer sales incentive and the great products to help you build the new customers as they look to buy products from you as an Amway business owner. So, there are a couple of tips that I want to talk through that bring everything together. We know that the customer sales incentive, this culture of selling, is critically important for the future of the Amway business. So how can you, as a business owner, make sure that you're well positioned to benefit from this incentive? First, make sure that you register every customer as a priority customer with an Amway ID. This really helps to make sure that when you're managing your customers, they know that they can get into the Amway online and easily order products. When you set them up that first time, it's much easier for them to buy products month after month for the ones that they find that they love, that make the most sense for them. Next, it's start to introduce the customer favorite products to your priority customers. Know that the products that are your favorites may not be theirs. Find the products that your customers like, that they really resonate with, and ensure that we're introducing those new products to them. And finally, it's earning more from verified sales in addition to your monthly core plan bonus. We talked a lot about how the core plan is the foundation for Core Plus. Adding in the customer sales incentive and selling products to customers is something truly transformational, but we believe wholeheartedly that this is going to provide a better income opportunity and more sustainable business building as you really build up that foundation of customers. So what's in it for ABOs at every different level? We know that depending on where you are in your personal journey, that different incentives apply to you. But we know that the foundation of the core plan and the customer sales incentive has implications for ABOs at every level. We know that this is going to help position us to be stronger across all of the levels, that new ABOs are selling more to customers. Our business builders are building with structure. Our platinums are looking to qualify every month. And our leaders are focusing in on a balance of width and depth. When we have all of these things together, all of the foundational pieces of Core Plus, we think that there are going to be higher bonuses earned across the board, Core Plan and Core Plus together. That for leaders, if there's a strong foundation of customers in your business builders, then it's going to be easy for you to qualify month after month. When more ABOs earn, more ABOs have higher rates of satisfaction, and overall, the businesses become healthier at every level. We feel very strongly that Core Plus is the future for the Amway business. It's truly going to change the way we think about how to connect with customers, how to build with structure, and how to position the opportunity for the future. Next week, we're going to talk about Bronze, the next step in the Amway journey through Core Plus, where we really start to teach more core plan concepts and how we can build with structure to have a higher core plan profitability and to ensure that the earning potential is better for each and every one of you. For that, I say we'll talk to you next week, and thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.
Bagaimana? Menarik bukan? Saya harap penjelasan dari Steve Mott tadi bisa memberikan informasi yang cukup buat teman-teman sekalian. Jangan kemana-mana dulu ya, karena di sebelah saya sekarang ini telah hadir rekan saya dari AFS Medan juga, yang tentunya sudah tidak asing lagi bagi teman-teman semuanya. Siapa dia? Mirza.
Halo teman-teman ABO di seluruh Indonesia, apa kabar juga Bu Heti?
Baik, apa kabar Mirza?
Baik juga Bu Heti.
Nah, saya juga di sini baik dan sehat. Karena saya dan tim semua di sini kita menjalankan protokol kesehatan sesuai dengan anjuran pemerintah. Dan tentunya juga
kita tetap
selalu
social distancing ya.
Dan ya, selalu social distancing dan tentunya juga tetap menjaga imunitas tubuh dengan rutin mengkonsumsi Nutrilite.
Iya.
Ya. Jadi Mirsa, sore ini kita akan membahas mengenai Customer Sales Incentive atau CSI. Dan barusan saja kita sudah sama-sama menyaksikan satu video yang dibawakan oleh Steve Mott. Nah, selanjutnya ada beberapa pertanyaan nih sudah di tangan saya.
Iya.
Kita mulai yuk.
Boleh, silahkan Bu Heti.
Ya, oke, mari. Pertanyaan pertama nih yang menarik sekali nih Mirza.
Iya. Sudah nggak sabar nih Bu.
Iya, nggak sabar. Apakah produk yang mendapatkan VCS hanya produk pelanggan favorit saja?
Iya, terima kasih atas pertanyaannya dan teman-teman ABO di seluruh Indonesia. Pastinya untuk produk tidak terbatas pada produk pelanggan prioritas saja atau pelanggan favorit, produk pelanggan favorit saja. Jadi semua produk MW boleh termasuk ke dalam VCS. Kenapa kita tidak memberikan batasan? Karena yang kita harapkan pelanggan prioritas tersebut dapat merasakan manfaat dari produk MW. Kita memiliki begitu banyak produk MW, mulai dari produk durables, mulai dari produk vitamin. Oleh karena itu yang kita harapkan pelanggan prioritas dapat memilih mana produk yang cocok untuk mereka. Begitu Sis Heti.
Wow, Berarti kesempatannya besar sekali ini.
Iya, tidak
Mirza,
terbatas
ya.
nih
Iya.
untuk produk mana saja
Betul.
pilihan dari pelanggan prioritas.
Karena kita punya ratusan produk, berarti
Yes.
kesempatannya besar sekali.
Lebih
Mirza, ya.
besar.
Selanjutnya Mirza, ada lagi. Berapa kali seseorang bisa mendapatkan bonus CSI? Hanya sekali saja atau selama dia belum mencapai 12%?
Iya, terima kasih Seseti. Untuk mendapatkan bonus CSI itu tidak ada batasannya. Selama EBO tersebut berada di level performa bonus di bawah dari 12%, EBO tersebut akan berkualifikasi dan mendapatkan bonus CSI. Pastinya EBO tersebut harus memiliki pelanggan prioritas yang terverifikasi sebagai VCS. Intinya dari pelanggan prioritas tadi, dia harus terverifikasi dulu sehingga EBO-nya bisa mendapatkan bonus CSI. Seperti itu.
Cukup. Lalu ini ada satu pertanyaan lagi, ini termasuk pertanyaan yang cukup sering muncul.
Ya.
Ya. Apakah VCS itu sama dengan PV?
Jadi untuk VCS itu sendiri sebenarnya adalah PV yang dihasilkan oleh pelanggan prioritas. Karena pelanggan prioritas tersebut tidak bisa menjalankan bisnis MW, oleh karena itu PV dari pelanggan prioritas ataupun VCS tadi akan terpass up ke upline sponsornya Seseti. Jadi langsung nih, makanya setiap pelanggan prioritas yang melakukan pembelanjaan akan memiliki PV, oleh karena itu PV-nya akan terpass up langsung ke upline sponsornya, seperti
Oke.
itu.
Jadi dengan kata lain berarti VCS itu adalah
Adalah PV
PV buat
dari pelanggan
sponsor,
prioritasnya.
ya,
Iya.
tapi merupakan PV untuk upline sponsornya,
Sponsornya
begitu
langsung.
ya. Oke. Menarik ya.
Iya.
Menarik. Kemudian masih sabar
Masih
ya
banyak
untuk
ya
masih
pertanyaannya. Silakan Seseti.
Jika ada ABO yang pernah platinum,
Iya.
tapi sekarang drop jadi 6%,
Iya.
masih dapat CSI nggak?
Iya, baik. Sebenarnya sangat fluktuatif ya, terutama untuk performa bonus tiap masing-masing EBO pastinya. Kadang berada di posisi platinum tadi sebelumnya ya, Seseti, kemudian berada di posisi 6%. Untuk EBO yang berada pada posisi performa bonus 6% tersebut, pada bulan dia berkualifikasi, pastinya akan mendapatkan bonus CSI. Walaupun dia di performa bonus sebelumnya sebagai platinum, Seseti. Jadi tidak ada batasan selama berada di bawah 12% level performa bonus. Seperti
Oke,
itu.
jadi tetap
tetap
asal
mendapatkan,
tetap
ya, bonus
mendapatkan.
CSI.
Nah, ini yang ditunggu-tunggu juga nih. Apa saja benefit dari customer sales incentive? Caranya gimana?
Ya, tadi kita sudah sama-sama menyaksikan live video dari Steve Mott. Video tadi sudah cukup menjelaskan banyak sekali mengenai manfaat dari corpus early incentive, terutama untuk yang customer sales incentive. Tujuan pertama untuk corpus early incentive dan CSI tentunya adalah memberikan semangat, kemudian memberikan motivasi kepada EBO yang baru saja memulai bisnis. Jadi dia akan mendapatkan bonus setiap bulannya, terutama untuk yang CSI. Ya, intinya adalah kita memberikan motivasi nih bagi EBO-EBO yang baru saja memulai bisnis dan ingin membangun jaringan, terutama untuk pelanggan prioritas. Seperti itu.
Wow.
Banyak sekali nih manfaatnya untuk yang CSI.
betul. Sayang ya kalau
Iya.
nggak
Terutama dia harus mempunyai pelanggan prioritas tentunya ya,
Betul,
untuk
betul.
mendapatkan bonus CSI. Itu
Betul.
caranya.
Betul.
Tadi dari pertanyaan, bagaimana sih caranya untuk mendapatkan bonus CSI?
Yes. Oke. Nah, ini sepertinya udah pertanyaan terakhir nih.
Iya. Oh,
Tapi
cepat
nggak
sekali ya.
apa-apa. Last but not least kata orang ya.
Yes.
Nah, kebetulan ini kan kita 1 minggu lagi udah mau masukin bulan Agustus nih Mirza.
Iya.
Jadi ini pertanyaannya ada berbau-bau di bulan Agustus juga nih.
Iya.
Nah, jadi ini ada pertanyaan. Misalnya PP bergabung dan belanja di bulan Agustus.
Iya.
Apakah VCS-nya terhitung buat sponsornya dan dapat bonusnya di bulan September?
Yes, pertanyaan yang bagus sekali, Seseti. Untuk Core Plus Early Incentive ini akan di-launch mulai tanggal 1 September tahun 2020. Pastinya ketika ada pelanggan prioritas yang melakukan transaksi di bulan Agustus, maka PV dari pelanggan prioritas tersebut akan terpass up langsung ke personal PV sponsornya. Nah, apakah terhitung sebagai bonus CSI? Ya, bonus JSI akan kita mulai di bulan September. Jadi ketika pelanggan prioritas tersebut belanja lagi di bulan September, maka akan terhitung sebagai VCS. Jadi mulainya untuk Core Plus ini di bulan September sih Seti.
Oke.
Jadi untuk yang pembelanjaan di bulan Agustus, maka IBO tersebut akan mendapatkan hanya core plan-nya saja untuk di bulan
Aha,
Agustus,
iya.
karena PV-nya langsung pass up ke upline sponsornya.
Wah, oke,
Seperti
cukup
itu.
jelas, cukup jelas.
Yes.
Sayang saya nggak boleh jadi ABO. Oke, ini ada masuk lagi pertanyaan nih Mirza.
Iya.
Bagaimana membedakan PV pribadi dan PV pelanggan prioritas?
Iya, nantinya pasti akan ada tools yang kita berikan terutama untuk ABO maupun pelanggan prioritas untuk bisa melihat PV-nya sendiri. Ya, kita akan ada MW tracking tools, Core Plus tracking tools terutama, itu akan bisa kita melihat berapa sih jumlah pelanggan prioritas kita, berapa PV yang pelanggan prioritas kita belanjakan, dan kemudian kita akan lihat pelanggan prioritas kita di bulan ini sudah mencapai berapa banyak pembelanjaannya ataupun VCS-nya seperti itu.
Oh, saya sampai terpesona nih.
Iya.
Terpesona. Wah, terima kasih banyak Mirza
Yes.
untuk kesempatan yang
Sangat
kali
jarang
ini.
ini
Iya,
ya
sangat
kali ini.
jarang dan bisa menjelaskan dengan sangat runut
Dan rinci.
dan mudah
Iya,
dipahami.
mudah dipahami.
Ya.
Kita sampai di akhir
Iya.
acara nih sudah ya.
Jika teman-teman sekalian, saya harap penjelasan kita atas pertanyaan-pertanyaan tadi membantu untuk memahami lebih dalam lagi mengenai customer sales incentive.
Iya.
Tapi jika masih ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan lain, jangan ragu, jangan segan, silakan hubungi LGS di area
Areanya
masing-masing.
masing-masing.
Di area masing-masing. Sampai di sini acara kita.
Mungkin ada acara lanjutan lagi ya?
Iya, ketemu lagi di minggu depan
Di acara
di
sesi
acara Core Plus
Plus Forum lagi ya?
juga.
Oke.
Tapi dengan tema yang berbeda yaitu Bronze Foundation.
Iya.
Di hari dan jam yang sama.
Oke.
Jangan lupa dicatat di agenda masing-masing. Sayang loh kalau sampai ketinggalan.
Iya,
Iya.
benar sekali.
Nah, terima kasih untuk kesempatan yang teman-teman berikan pada kami berdua
Iya.
sore ini. Tetap jaga kesehatan
Jaga jarak,
dan jangan lupa cuci
cuci
tangan.
tangan.
Sampai jumpa.
jumpa.